Your ass be big in 1 minute and big and bold the next. Get the fuck out of here. Only two don't big and bold, and that's Glock and Poetic. But we know they asses. Them antiques right there. Them antiques right there. Chosen, where she at? Lord have mercy. Okay. Cause I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna say what I gotta say, and it's gonna be whatever it's gonna be. And then I gotta go on my other page and actually talk to people who has something positive going on. Right? This side is really crazy, and it take a whole lot of them to come and say XYZ. Hey, darling, how are you? How are you? Okay, yeah. Some people send me yours too, but some people are sending me clips and stuff. Then unsolicited, she talking about some what? She talking about some. She gonna do this, gonna do that. Girl, you just want to join in a battle that ain't nobody even called you for. That's one thing about this side of TikTok. They ain't got nothing going, so they have to keep something, make something going. Which blogs got it? Because everybody been talking about it, and they said no blogs didn't have it. Which blogs got it? Yes, I said they was talking about it. They was asking me to recap it before me and Unsolicited got into it. They was asking me to recap what happened because they said they didn't no blogs get it. She didn't get the men bar. She didn't get the men bar. Hold on, y'all. Hey, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. This Steve? Got you. Got a question. I actually asked it in my text message. Did you get it? Dang, she's 6 points off. Okay. I just got the TransUnion and it was lower. I was hoping it was going to be a little tad higher, but it's actually lower. So she fell in. Equifax fell in the middle. So because I really wanted you to walk me through how to do it. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, but then I have to pay for the rescore out of my pocket, and that's like $350. Yeah, we can't pass that over to them. Oh my God. Okay, what I will do though, I'll text you the specifics, and can you give me today's pricing with no DPA? Because she just made, in my opinion, I think it's just, she's going to be paying way too much. I keep trying to tell them it's not worth it. If you have, especially considering the loan amounts, I'll send you the loan amount and you just give me pricing for FHA. Yeah. All right. And you can go lender pay, full doc, lender pay. 275. Awesome. I'll send you the particulars now. Thank you. Get that. Same here. Bye. Oh God, have mercy, Jesus. Um, Chosen. What's up for real? Because this is a mess. I got stuff to do. Thank you. Prayer be pray. That's for like that. Prayer be pray. Is another time better? I'm fine. How are you, dear? Okay. Get the shares out, y'all. Share the live, please. Mute up for me, Chrissy. Hold on
You,
one second.
huh?
Mute up for me. Mute up for me, Chrissy.
All
Danny,
right.
turn those comments off.
You said turn them off. Who?
Danny finna turn them off.
Okay.
Hold on for a second. Okay, they are. All right.
Oh
So
shoot.
yeah, so Chrissy, there was a lot going on last night,
Mm.
right? With
Mm-hmm.
me feeling, because we all have rights, and y'all made me know people can have opinions, and I felt like, okay, great. So I felt
Who
K
is
Dub
y'all?
coming
So
in.
we can be clear. When you
There
say
was you
y'all,
and
let's say
Chosen,
y'all, baby.
and
Okay.
Lucy, everybody. There was a few of y'all saying, people are gonna have their opinions and so on and so forth.
Right. Facts.
And I felt that
Mm-hmm.
with a room full of people saying she wrong, she wrong, and da 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 da, and then K Dub jumps up in the box to say,
Hold
yeah, and
on. Hold
that.
up. Hold up. Hold on, Keyona.
No,
You
you're not
you
gonna
was
stop
looking,
me. I'm still going over the back for people who don't know what happened. I'm going to
Keyona.
go over what
No, no,
happened.
no. If you want it, if we're gonna go for real, baby. If we
Okay,
chosen,
so
let's
for
go to
the
your live.
people,
Cause we gonna.
bye, bye. I ain't doing this with you.
Yeah, you're not.
You
Cause
ain't
if
gonna
you're gonna
cut me.
keep it
You're
real,
not gonna cut me
you
off. All
don't
right,
think you're gonna dictate my show.
enjoy. Anywho, clearly I figured that wasn't gonna go down the way. You can turn the comments back on now, Danny. Anyway, I'm not dealing with that. You're not gonna cut me off. Enjoy life. Thank you. Anyway, so now I ain't got to worry about no text messages, nobody coming in this room We ain't got to worry about none of that because I don't do the whole cut me off. If I'm going over something, let me go over it because clearly I asked for everything to be on the back end. Everybody want to talk on the front end. And like I said, we will no longer talk on the back end. We're going to only talk on the front end. They've been trying to get me to talk in text messages. I'm not doing it. Once you do front end shit, we keep it front end shit. But I got to recap because, again, these people coming in here, half of them went in there last night. They don't know what happened. So I have to do a recap. But we can't even get the recap out. Folks say, okay, fine, bye. Shit. Go in there and have that talk in somebody else's room because I don't give a fuck. End of discussion. End of discussion. You said a recap. Yesterday Lala did, and everybody on Lala, about her putting up Nitra's pictures. I ain't figured out why everybody is so hell bent on Nitra. Like, Nitra, y'all was the same person that was roasting this lady like hell when she had that unaliver, child, baby unaliver up in her panel and all this and that. Y'all ripped this lady a new one. That's why I said TikTok is not a real place. And you don't ever need to get comfortable over here because ain't nobody the same. Listen, that's why you need to deal with God because He's the same yesterday, today, and the day before. These people are different the day before. So now Lala, who feels she's been disrespected by Nitra, and listen, when I figured out the Lala situation, I was just happened to be over there in the room, and the lady came in, and they, Nitra wound up, getting with Tea Time, and Tea Time told her what happened, and Nitra went off. Like you brought it to us totally different. You was over there messing with Tea Time. Da 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 da. So Nitra went off because at that time, hey darling, her and Tea Time was really cool. Again, times change quickly in this world. So, Lala, for whatever reason, she used to be in the private rooms with them, and they all, share pictures and share stories of their. Hey darling, share story. Hey darling, share stories of bad stuff that they've gone through in life and healing journeys and stuff like that. So for whatever reason, Lala, she's got it in for Nitra, and Nitra's got it in for her. I'm not going to say who's right. I'm not going to say who's wrong. Because in my opinion, I'm not a fan of either of them. Okay? I'm damn sure not a fan of Nitra, but I'm not a fan of Lala either. I don't like the way she moved. But anywho, so Lala decides, Lala decides yesterday was going to be her mad day. Now, let me tell you how I got introduced to Lala. Friday, while Nitra is posting how she's going to take my company, she's trying to get this, everybody's sending me everything. All kinds of videos. This lady's like trying to destroy me. Okay, I agree that Nitra is the most wrong, but you know how this app do, right? So anywho, Nitra's trying to, plot to destroy me, da 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 da. Now, once again, this is the app. Hey, darling, that ain't no such thing as hell. Ain't no low too low. So when somebody's trying to destroy some babies that you built up, and anybody who know me, especially you know me from Facebook, they'll tell you, don't come out there girl business because ain't no low she won't go. These are my business babies. I birthed these bad boys. Blood, sweat, and tears. Right? Many tears, many prayers. And they belong to the Most High God. So when you come after them, you got to deal with it. So people sending me all this. So we get on live that night and we're talking. And someone, I ain't going to call out no name because that's a cowardly move. Someone mentioned, that's why her son, because I hadn't even forgot that her child was in prison. So that's why her son ain't came home and she just don't know. People can write the parole board and da da da. I said, and can. Because one, he don't need to be paroled to her house. She one of them that had him right back on the stroll, out there slanging. Okay, that's what I said. Hey, darling, that's what I said. So, and I was like, hell, need to tell him don't parole him to her damn house, because he won't rehabilitate with her. That's for sure. That's what I said. Well, because this app sniff glue, and most of these people, they have nothing better to do, so they love drama and trauma. They took it as I said, I'm gonna call the parole board and stop him from coming home. Y'all know that's not how that works, but let's just say it is. I'm going to tell you now, I wouldn't apologize. If I get in my mind that I'm going to write it and say, don't let him come home, and they believe it, I wouldn't apologize to a fuck person. Because again, when you're trying to come out to my business, don't give a damn about yours and your babies. Okay? So I want to make that clear. That's why I ain't naming no names, because I stand on my 10, on what I said, and what I could and could not do, and what my intent would be for whatever. So I'm not going to cowardly lie and be like, I didn't say that. I don't give a damn about nobody. Don't give a damn about me. Okay? I want y'all to know that. That's where I stand. So this app has taken, that's exactly what happened. This app has taken it as she's a black woman trying to keep black men, even though I had a black man who served 14 years and 3 days, matter of fact, straight. I'm trying to keep black men in. Honey boom. So that's the thing that's going all over. Well, I'm talking on my live, and I'm going down memory lane. It's a Friday evening or whatever, and I'm going down memory lane with my husband. Somebody comes up in the box and said, they said in the cut, I got a question. And I was taking questions on me and his relationship. I was doing polls and everything on me and his, history. So I'm thinking the person, and the name was Trophy Wife. So when you're talking about a husband and wife, you like, okay, hey, darling, Trophy Wife, thank you for the keys. Trophy Wife is coming up maybe to ask a marital question. So the person come up and be like, yeah, neutral. And I was like, even though I was going to eventually get to neutral, because of all that took place today, let's get it on now. Okay, great. You in the box. Boom, boom, boom. And I said, are you the la lady? And she said, yes. Like that. Boom. So she go to telling her whatever. And she was like, I'm going live. I was like, girl, let me know, because I want to come join your live. Well, she was supposed to go live the next day. I hit her up in the inbox. She was like, she wasn't going live. And I was like, whatever. So, but I am. So, boom. So we went live the next day. That's when someone came up, said a bunch of stuff about how they the one outed Mario and and they was in labor. I ain't going through that again either. So, anywho, Barb them had Peach them, because somebody hit me and said, get in there, auntie. And Peach them had La in the live. So I go in the live and I'm listening. KO is ripping this woman a new one. You come out the Nitra, I'm going to do this to you. So anybody mess with Nitra, I swear, I'm in the chat like, fuck Nitra, I'm going to mess with her. So what you going to do, KO? Whatever. And so I come up in the box because I hear people saying, nah, La like this because Keyona put a battery in her back. And then someone says, so Keyona's tap dancing for the white folks. What? So I get up in the box. I handle K, me and KO, we talk, and thank for the keys. And KO, he said, listen, if it's you and Nitra, ain't in it. Cool. Bingo. He said, I'm friends with you. I'm friends with Nitra. Boom. Thank you, KO. Enjoy life. I just came on here because I don't like the fact that people are saying that this lady got brazen enough to post the hole in the stomach and the whatever that picture was. Nitra looked like a sumo wrestler. That, exactly, tap dancing. So I came up like, listen, whatever this lady is doing, that's on her. And I ain't have to put no battery because here's the thing with me. I would have said, hey, give me them pictures and I'll post them. I'm that type of person. I don't need you to do it. If I felt like, ooh, La, you got some pictures, post them, girl. Give me them pictures, girl. I'll post them pictures. You can stay over there in your corner. You ain't got to get this heat on you. I'll do it. I don't need to put batteries in other people's back. Right? That ain't my style. So I thought I was done once it was agreed. Peach was like, okay, cool. I said, I didn't put no battery in her back. Matter of fact, I don't like how La moves. Like what she did this morning, come calling me about, asking me who's the CPA. Girl, I don't know you like that. Don't be asking me, no, I don't know you like that. Don't ask me no shit like that. So as I was leaving, because Peach was like, cool. As I was leaving, Bart goes, Keyona, I got some questions for you. Again, I don't know what these young hoes feel like they can question me, but I'm going to indulge you for the moment. So they're like, do you feel with all the looking in and background, I'm still waiting on the day that somebody could show me. I literally showed someone's actual address or full name. Even though those things are public information, I'm going to give y'all that. Show me where I've ever done it. And she was like, don't you think somebody can come and see you? Now, in my mind, somebody coming to see me means they're going to bring weaponry. And so I said, no, I don't worry about stuff like that because, we have, heaters, whatever the case may be. And she was like, see, that's what I'm talking about right now. Motherfuckers be having heaters, but not hands. And I was like, wait, what? You ain't mentioned, you said somebody coming to see me. Most people don't come to your house with nothing. That's just not how it works. People come to your house because they know they come to your house with empty. Now, I used to, because I was a clown in my 20s. I would come empty. I was a complete clown in my 20s. But we're in 2024. If someone is brazen enough to come to your home, in my opinion, I'm going to believe they have a weapon, right? I'm just going to believe that. So that's why I went with exactly. Now, somewhere you see in the public or whatever, you may have a good old fair hands exchange. So she goes off and goes, see, people be having weapons, they ain't got no hands. Darling, no, these right here. Girl, please. Anyway, so she was like, see, that's what I'm saying. I said, well, hold on, Barb. You do realize me and you had got into it. You call yourself cussing me out. And I said, well, wherever you at, whatever. And she was like, we can meet in person. I said, do you remember? She said, yeah, we still can. And that's when I snapped. Because you was trying to serve me a friendly fade. You was trying to act like you was going to punk me in front of a crowd full of people. Baby, it wasn't going to never happen. And like I said, me and Barb would not ever talk. Ever. She's already said what time it is. That's all. I just need to know the date, location. And we'll have a nice cup of coffee. But this box thing, we won't do. So I just looked at it. Because here's the thing. If you know you don't like someone, why the fuck do you give a damn what they doing that's going to probably cause them some problems? You hoping they continue to do it so they can actually get that work. Don't play stupid. You weren't asking me those questions because you like trying to warn me or be nice. You was trying to serve a friendly fade and it didn't go down like you thought it did. Because I said, oh, bet. Location. Thank you. Exactly, Diamond Lee. So that's how I look at it. Right? So my page, of course, got took. I got dropped because people, it was a crowd of people and they, how they go when they don't like you. So my page got hit and just got it back that morning. My page, I said respectfully, just asking, were white women an issue with you? Oh, are y'all in the comments talking to me? So anywho, so I trying to find a page to go live on, finally decide, boom. Because, I actually go back in the room. I'm skipping over a lot. I go back in the room. They still talking. But at this time, they talking about police and stuff. Like, ain't nobody I sue. I was like, where does lawsuits and stuff come in there? Oh, my God. Okay, bet. But then I see K-Dub in the box, who me and K-Dub has had our issues, right? We've had our issues. But I thought we would pass them. And she's like, yeah, because how low is low? That going to the prison thing, K-Dub, you was in my live day before, you know what I'm saying? And you have my inbox. You could have said, hey, Keyona, the word on the street is that you're going to try to keep Nitra's son from coming home. Like, you know what I'm saying? That ain't cool. Da-da-da-da. Respectfully, that's her word. Respectfully, that ain't cool. And I would have said to her, respectfully, whatever I decide I'm going to do. And that'd have been the end of that. But no, she gets in a room full of people and say that. And the way I roll, you're going to know how I feel about you before the streets tell you, right? And so I had said to Chrissy and I had been having conversations on the phone. And I said, you got Nitra, you got Peach said some things out the way to you. You got, who was the other one? It was like 3 different, K-Dub's own homegirl, Empress, and she was telling me how K-Dub dropped her out the box, right, when her and Empress was fighting. And I was like, well, see, that's 3 things right there that should be, you've been jumping off the porch for her. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, friends, Nitra, Empress, and anyway. So I was like, why she don't jump off the porch for you like you jump off the porch for her? And she was like, me and my people already talked about it or whatever. And she was like, she said she did on the back end. She said, but my other people said, hey, she should do it on, you know what I'm saying, where it was done at is where it should be, you know what I'm saying? If they disrespected me on the front end, she should address them on the front end. I totally, you know what I'm saying? Because she was saying that my other people agree with you, Keyona. wherever these people disrespecting me at, K-Dub should address them there, right? So last night when Kay did that, I hit Chrissy up. I said, get Kay on the phone right now. Let's talk right now. She was like, what happened? I said, well, that bullshit she just pulled, I don't deal. I said, get on the phone. So Chrissy was like, let's go live. And I'm like, what the fuck is we going live for? We all, you know what I'm saying? I don't have Kay's number, but you do. So get her on the phone with me so I can ask her what that was about. Why we got to do this on live? That ain't make no sense to me. But of course, I obliged. We went on live. And Chrissy was in the comments. She couldn't come up. Me and Kay talking. We go, you know what I'm saying? And I said, well, Kay, I'm going to tell you, I moved different. I said, you know, y'all said, Keyona, that's an opinion, da-da-da. All right, we all got opinions. But my opinion is, don't let the street know how you feel about somebody that you deal with before they actually know. That's my rule. I'm older, right? So Kay was like, you know, da-da-da. I said, and by the way, I told Chrissy I was going to tell you this when I talked to you. I was going to do it in my live, but you and Trina was going too far, too fast, and it wasn't the time. But I don't feel that you did Chrissy right when she be jumping off the porch for you and you ain't addressed nobody. Chrissy went off in the comments. What the fuck that got to do with anything? I'm like, Chrissy, you getting brand new. Like, I told you I was going to tell K-Dub this. I told you that. I don't like people to know I feel a certain way about them and they don't know I feel a certain way about them. I don't like that. And you said, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So Chrissy, like, I can't wait till 11 something. I'm like, you have my number. She said, my page come back at 11:22. You have my number. If it's something you don't like that I said in this live, call me. We can shut this live down and you talk to me. No, she want to come up at 11:22 on the head. And let me say this, and let me say that, and let me say that. I said, listen, I'm not doing no more talking on the front end, on the back end with you. I'll always be on the front end from now on. I'm done with it. I don't even know if I told her that. I think I told the chat that, and I told Chosen she could tell her. But, you know, she was trying to say, everybody ain't got an opinion of you. Everybody ain't trying to come for you. Listen, they may not be trying to come for me, but I don't move that way. Dr. Michelle, I have her number. Before this app find out anything I feel about Dr. Michelle, I'm going to call her and tell her. Only thing she can do on the back end is say, fuck you, Keyona, get off my phone. Click. And it will be up to she or I, which I would think would be a pussy move. It will be up to she or I to come back to the app and go, you know, me and Dr. Michelle had it out in you know, private, but I'm going to let y'all know in public that we had it out in private. That's some dumb shit. There are people who need a crowd. I don't need a crowd. But if you like crowds, I'm okay with them because I'm not going to say something different. And so that's why I said we don't do no more talking on the back end. It will be front end from now on. So that's why I told them. They was trying to talk last night in inbox, not interested. They were just trying to talk a minute ago, not interested. Right? I got this page back, I guess, first thing this morning or whatever. So basically, I invited her up. I told them to clear the box because we don't need everybody's opinions. We don't need nobody to get distracted. And she didn't even let me get a chance to give the recap of what happened. She want to control it. Not gonna happen. And that's what I'm saying. That's when you know something ain't right. Now, if somebody lying on you, yeah, stop them. But when somebody is giving a whole recap so the people in the comments can be brought up to speed, because clearly that's who matters. People matter. You know, you got to make sure people get brought up to speed if you feel like they matter. I know me. They don't matter to me. So that's why I could have talked to you privately. They don't matter to me. Right? But if you're gonna make them matter, don't have them going, huh? What's going on? Bring them up to speed. You won't even let that happen. I not, girl, bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. And as far as everybody told you not to mess with me, Glock and K-Dub and all them, baby, let me tell you something. They don't mess with you. So I would never give a damn about somebody who don't mess with me telling me don't mess with somebody else. I'd be concerned about why you don't want me to say your name in rooms. You ashamed of me. You ashamed. Don't say my name. Nobody want to be affiliated with you because you jump off. I know I jump off the porch. I'm not ashamed of this. Why I ride alone. You don't hear me saying this person is my road dog. That person is my road dog. I don't say that. Name one person on this app that I've said, y'all, that's my people. I'm waiting. Cause at 46, we look crazy hollering fam and yeah, y'all be calling me auntie. And I know that's a sign of endearment. And out of respect for the type of auntie I had, at first I was like, what the fuck y'all? But now, you know what I'm saying? Because I miss my auntie like nobody's business. So I embraced it when people started calling me auntie. Matter of fact, when I shut the King George concert down, I became Auntie Yellow Pants. It's on Google and all that. So my thing is this. I let y'all call me auntie and I say niece or whatever. But y'all know and we know we don't know each other like that. I'm not gonna say I have an allegiance to one person on this app. I'm 46. I ride alone. I don't need, hold on, you come over here. We finna ride on so-and-so. I don't do it. I don't do it. That don't work for me. Because when they do, because see, I'm going to tell you about me. And that used to be me in school. And God bless all y'all. But the truth, I'm going to tell the truth even on the dead. My homegirls used to leave me hanging out there, boy. Because I would be the one to jump off the porch. And then I get somebody call me. I never forget. An upperclassman, you know what I'm saying? She got another upperclassman to fight me. She didn't like my looks or whatever. So she got and because I can feel, y'all, I've been this way my whole life. I can feel when whoever I'm gonna battle with, I can always feel it. I used to feel when I was gonna get fired. I always could feel when something is coming. Right. And so I sat there and watched that girl come down that hallway as I sat on that desk in the commons area before class start. We all having a good time. They still talking. I'm in a zone because I know I'm finna fight. And I never met that girl a day in my life. Didn't know who she was. Didn't know nothing. I just said, them two chicks coming down this road, they finna fight. And I actually said it to my homegirls as they got close. I said, we finna fight. And they was like, nah, what you talking about? Well, they didn't call me nah at the time. They said, what you talking about? And I was like, we finna fight. They was like, why? I was like, I don't know. And the girl walked up on me and said, you da-da-da. And I just got up off the desk. And I stood there and I was like, I'm just waiting on one of you to touch me. And then it's on. And the one of them who put her up to it act like she wasn't in the fight. She just put the light-skinned girl with the green eyes up to it. And we was tussling. And of course, I got suspended. And this guy who I was talking to at the time called me. He said, listen, you need some new friends. He said, but you bad now. He said, but you need some new friends. And I said, why would you say that? He said, because it was 2-on-1 today. And I said, what you talking about 2-on-1? He was like, Carla was hitting you too. And I was like, no way. Ain't no way she touched me. He was like, and your homegirl sat there and watched it. So because I lived with my homegirl and her grandmother at the time, I said, it was time for us to get our bath and stuff. So I walked in the bath. I was like, Carla hit me today? And she was like, yeah. I was like, and you didn't jump in? And she was like, that didn't have nothing to do with me. All the fights you've been in that I jumped in the way. Well, you ain't never had to even fight at all. And this had nothing to do with you. I was like, he said, I told you. He was like, I told you. So I let it go because I lived with her and her grandmother. But baby, them 3 days especially couldn't go by fast enough. Baby, when I hopped off that bus, I went straight to the upperclassman. I said, before you leave here in June, I'm going to beat your ass because you put your hands on me and I heard about it. And the crazy part is, that was February. By the time June came, that girl had done turned me into her friend. It was so funny. Every day, I don't give a damn what I put on, what I did. She was going to give me compliments in a crowded room. So, and that's my thought process. Okay, you did this shit in a crowded room. You fixed it in a crowded room. We're fine. You know what I mean? So by the time she graduated, because she graduated in 94. By the time she graduated, I was like, cool, we over it. It's done. No, I'm sorry, 93. She graduated in 93. That was February 93. So I'm that type of person. You know what I'm saying? I can handle it on my own, by myself. I've been this way a long, long time. Even when my homegirls were supposed to fight with me, they didn't. So at 46, I damn sure know ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Plus, we're too grown to be fighting. But, okay, we're arguing. On this app, we argue. This is for entertainment purposes only. I don't need anyone to join in an argument with me. I can handle it on my own. For those of you who do win men for me, God bless you. I love you. Thank you. But at the end of the day, I know tomorrow y'all can say I ain't windmilling for her. Y'all, I'm a windmill against like Heartbreaker's ugly ass sister, Erica Kane, aka Mother Oya, aka Black Essence. That bitch was windmilling for me everywhere. Now she be the main person, pretending to be somebody else coming for me. So I don't really get attached to that either. That whole windmilling for me thing, I don't get attached to that because I know that tomorrow the next person y'all be windmilling for them and be against me. So I don't even play like that. It don't even, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be that type of party. Exactly. I have an allegiance to honesty. Okay, that fake unk and all. I'm about to have time for that fake bra and all. I don't have time for that. I'm 46. I don't need a room full of people. Thankfully, these little 56s in here. Whoever I don't like, I won't like. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let nobody, take over my room and take over my conversation. Cut me off. This is my home. This is my juke joint. That's what we're not gonna do. And if I can't get the recaps out, it definitely once it got to the meat and the potatoes, where we supposed to be actually having a discussion, i.e. maybe even an argument. I know it was gonna be wild then. Hell no. Yeah, it's definitely bullshit. Nothing, Jen, really. I was just giving them the recap on how me and Chrissy was supposed to have a discussion that was probably going to lead to an argument because I know her and I know me. That was going to lead to an argument. And I was okay with that, but let us get everybody drawn up to speed. I wasn't going to run from the argument. But goddamn, if we can't get everybody to recap on how we got here, then it ain't going to work. It just wasn't going to work. And I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. But, people stay in their space. I'll stay in mine. Because I don't need nobody telling me anything about this gang or that gang or that gang or this gang. And I don't even like agreeing with Nitra's dumb ass. But as Nitra said, who the fuck cares? Nobody cares about that. No one. Because, baby, if you can get someone to unalive someone over some shit, over some words that took place on an app, duh! Please. A female? Please. Please. Miss me with that. Miss me with that. So I'm not about to be afraid of somebody pull up, see you, pull up. I don't care about none of that. Not none of it. Not none of it. But baby, at the end of the day, I don't leave this earth to God say I leave it. Not nobody else. And that's point blank and imperial. So they can sell those wolf tickets to anybody they want to sell them to. I buy them to. Consider the source. One thing I tell you, everyone that I've had a disagreement with, I swear they cussed me out first, did something to me first. It ain't never been, ooh, I started out going, what is up with this bullying? Let me do a bullying campaign. I got a whole Gmail. I got this. I got that. Now I was like, you know what? I know how to, protect myself. Okay, first of all, let's get it rocking. And ever since then, these same people want to say, Keyona, you the bad person. You the bully, girl. All y'all kiss my ass. Y'all just mad because I ain't ashamed to tell y'all to y'all face what you look like, think like, smell like, is. I don't care. And I'll tell it to your face. We ain't going to tell it behind your back. To your face. Come in your room and say it to your face. Honey, please. Nobody care about none of that shit. Specifically me. I don't care. I don't need anyone. So she can go out and start. Now, she got to line them up because she got plenty. Nitra done a whole live on how she ain't scared of it and gonna whoop her ass. But I'm pretty sure she'll skip over Nitra and want to go live and talking about me all day. I don't give a fuck. None. Not one. The boxes are now open, and the chat is open if y'all have any questions. Everybody want to warn you about who other people are. Oh, this person ain't in your circle. I ain't got no fucking circle. I don't have a circle on this app. Period. I don't have one. So I don't need no warning. Those of you who decide to send me stuff in my inbox, I don't have a problem with it. But that don't mean I'm gonna address everything that's sent to me. Some of it ain't worth my time. So I already know Chrissy gonna issue 100. My people, my people, my people, my people, my people, my people, my people. Girl, your people got a long list, and as of right now, ain't nobody been dealt with. Because you've had your battles like me with quite a few on this app, and like me, I've never said I'll whoop somebody's ass. I just said y'all ain't gonna whoop mine. But yeah, your people ain't showed up yet. It's making people not really give a fuck about those empty threats. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They got to put that work in. Then folks might go, ooh, Mufasa. Mufasa. Y'all remember that on The Lion King? When they were trying to scare. Ooh, that's my favorite movie. Ooh, Mufasa, baby. Y'all gonna have to put that work in, make us say, ooh, I'm scared now. Somebody gotta get active, you know. But as of right now, baby, ain't nobody been, dealt with. I looked at a thing the other day. Friends with attitude called you a broke bitch. I mean, I don't even talk to broke bitches. I said, God damn. You remember Friends with attitude called her a broke bitch. Nitra done went bananas. Empress done went off. Hell, when me and Empress got in it, I was like, all right, dox yourself and tell me where you're at, Empress, goddamn it. Empress was like, I like you. I was like, ma'am, we were just talking about you telling me what the hell you know what I'm saying? She was like, well, at least you stand on your shit, Keyona. I was like, Empress, I'm good. If you say we good, we good. From what I heard, Empress did not do that. She did not do that with you. They just dropped you out the box, Chris. And Empress did not change or do anything like that. And I'm not saying she changed because she was afraid of me. I guess she was changed like, it ain't worth it. Fuck it, who cares? But she didn't do that with you. So and I'm sure as much as Kay and Empress hang around, Kay knows where she's at. So if she's your people, she'd probably tell you where to find her. Or at least let you back in the box to address her again. You would think.
Amy.
What's up, baby?
So you and our Chrissy got into it? I missed
Yeah,
everything
I ain't
because
got no
yesterday I
Chrissy.
was sick.
I don't have a Chrissy. I don't have a Chrissy. No, ma'am. I don't have a
Oh my
Chrissy.
gosh.
I don't have a Chrissy.
I missed everything yesterday.
But
So,
here's the
so
thing. Nobody has to pick a side. I
no,
don't play
no,
like
you've never asked anybody to pick us. I've never
I don't
heard
do
you
that.
say that.
I don't do that.
But can you make your box bigger?
Child, I was here running my mouth. What's up, baby?
There, that's better. I can't stand that other way. So, okay,
Well,
so all of
Rusty
this
stuff.
stuff happened yesterday, last night or something?
Yeah, of course. They sending me a damn, I guess. Lord, they got a shooting in Atlanta. I was just fixing to go. Thank you, Rajetta. Yeah, they sending me a invite to come over there. Girl, you don't lost your goddamn mind. We could have done this on my live. If you could just be still, hold on, let us get the recap out. It could have took place over here. But you want to rah. Ain't nobody gonna do that.
Who sent you an invite?
Chosen. Yeah, chosen. Now they saying Courtney mama want to speak to me about what?
Child, I didn't miss some chapters. I mean, you can't take a minute off
That's what I'm
from this
like. Huh?
goddamn app.
What does Courtney mama want to speak to me for?
Whose live are they at? Are you going over there?
Of course not. It was supposed to happen on my live. Cause I'm like, why would Courtney's mom be looking for me on the live when Courtney has my number? Now they said Nitra is over there telling Glock them that I called the parole board. I don't even know if they accept phone calls. But at this point, I'm at a point where if Nitra keeps doing this, baby, I'm gonna go ahead and draft this letter. Cause if I done been accused of it, I'll do it. Cause I mean, I do feel he wouldn't get rehabilitated at her house. I don't care what nobody say. Point blank, period. This is a woman who goes around sending men to come and harm another 2 women, 3 women. Please get out of here.
And you got to sometimes people like that, like her, Nitra, they just like to keep shit going for entertainment. They ain't got nothing to do.
She wants everybody on her side. That's all.
We too old for sides. I know I am. Ain't no
But here's
sides.
the thing. If everybody on this app, on Messy side of TikTok, said we don't fuck with Keyona, guess what's gonna happen? Not a
Nothing.
fucking thing. Not nothing. So that'd be weird to me when people be going around like trying to get people like, hey, everybody, let's not like this person. What they gonna do? Nothing. Nothing. These files I'm sitting here working on, I'm still gonna work on them. The food that I was gonna eat tonight, I'm still gonna eat it. The bed I'm gonna sleep in, I'm still gonna sleep in, and nothing happens. That's why I'm like, giving all that type of energy is crazy to me. People gonna come to see who Keyona is, and maybe they when they come, they may like me or they may dislike me. But if I know this app, they're gonna be like, oh, she a straight shooter. She don't take no, I like her. That's how they usually do. That's how they usually do. So I don't get time for it. And if they say I don't like that bitch, I'm gonna be like, well, great, wonderful. Thank you, pray or be pray. Thank you. I'm not dealing with that. And that whole somebody's looking for me, like I said, if y'all feel like, and I'm just gonna be real because we talk about Black Lives Matter. If anybody feels like you need to send a gang or you need to send somebody who about the shit that go on this app, the little talking, then you psycho in the head and you don't need to be in my presence. That's why I say I don't have a Chrissy. Cause that shit is psycho. You can't be said certain things to without going all the way to 1,000. Pull up, my people coming, da 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 da. Like yesterday with Barb. When Barb said, and I knew she wanted it, when she said we can still do it in discussion. But I wasn't gonna. I was answering them. That's why people like, yeah, I was going calm. I knew where it was going, but I wasn't gonna jump off the porch for nothing. But when you said, I still do got these hands, we still can. But there we go. But if she hadn't said that, I'd have dropped out loud. All right, y'all, be easy. I just came on here to straighten it and, to clear my name of that. Keep it moving. But people are like, oh, I'm going to send a gang for you. I'm not going to give a damn about that. I don't. If these folks want to serve the rest of their life in hell,
Gang.
if they want to,
A
hey, darling,
gang.
if they want to go to hell, now, come on now. You got to heard Christian say that 150 times. My people, my people, my people. I don't give a damn about nothing like that. I mean, if these folks want to say, hey, there's a little woman, I don't even know what really happened, but there's this girl in Conyers, Georgia. I want to go put a bullet in because someone told me that she said something about a person, and I goes to California 2 times a month. That's all y'all. But the God I serve gonna be like, it ain't going down like that. So that won't that don't scare me. And clearly it ain't scaring nobody else on this app because they've been talking cold cash shit to the girl. Like I said, once your people put some actual work in, then we be hollering, oh, Mufasa, oh, Mufasa. Then we might get scared. But I always tell you, my family always said to me, a scared person is a killer. Don't be going around trying to make nobody be scared of you. That's crazy. But don't run from no, you know what I'm saying? Don't run, because if you run today, you're gonna have to run for the rest of your life. They're gonna get you every day. But don't you dare start it, because if you start with people, then guess what? They're gonna get a fear for you, and they're gonna. My nephew, who was a general in GD, is in the ground for that very reason. That very reason. My other nephew got slapped. Guy slapped him at the club. This just happened a couple years ago. Right? Got slapped at the club. He ain't know who he slapped. And when word got back to him, you know you just slapped the general of GD brother. The boy said that he was not gonna take another ass whooping. That's what he said. So when him and my nephew got together, he blew him away. So that him being a general in GD, what does that mean? Now my sister-in-law is distraught. My little brother who got slapped, he's distraught. All his other siblings distraught. And that boy, he's gonna be in jail the rest of his life because he said he was taking another ass whooping. And he knew that guy was gonna put it on, that my nephew was gonna give it to him. So when he heard who my nephew was and his affiliation, he knew he was scared, so he blew him away. He didn't even give a chance for my nephew to get to the weaponry or anything. He just did it. So in the grand scheme of things, I don't sell wolf tickets. I've seen what it does. You make somebody scared of you, and where I come from, you just, you know what I'm saying? So if she says her people coming to see me, good God in heaven, I'm a believer. Yeah, I'm a believer. And we just got to do whatever we got to do to handle it accordingly. Because I'm damn sure not going to take it lightly. I've been there twice. I had a nephew that died because of stuff like that. 4 years old, 3 weeks from his birthday, 5th birthday. And then, like I said, I just lost a nephew. And y'all don't believe me, I call my mom right now, she'll tell you.
I'm
Yep.
sorry that happened to you and to your
I'm
family.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry for like I said, I'm sorry for my sister-in-law because actually, it's been a mess ever since because the brother is a half brother, right? But they raised up like true brother and sister. right? And I mean, I'm sorry, brothers. I said brothers. They raised up like it's a lot of them. And my brother got a lot of kids, right? And he's actually my brother's stepson. He was the son that the general of GD was my brother's stepson. She had him. He was a toddler when him and my sister-in-law got together. But that's just how they raised all of them. Ain't no step. It's our brother. So my brother's son, who again, he was already born when they got together too. They was all raised like this. So when he heard, like you just did that to D brother, I'm sorry, to D was so and so brother, he knew what time it was gonna be, and he put a word out. He couldn't take it. He said, "I'm out." He said, "I ain't taking no ass with him." And he blew him away. And now you got the baby mamas. They fight because my sister-in-law, she feels like if it weren't for your son getting into it with this guy, my child would probably still be here, rightfully so. And then my brother's baby mama, she feel like whatever she feels. So now they're battling. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. It's a mess, and all because they was they ain't never cared for each other anyway because that the baby mama drama thing. But to have a child go in the ground, it's just a mess. It's just a whole mess. And yeah. Then I mean, it's been a mess. It's been a mess. My little nephews, I love them and I get onto their ass all the time. But baby, they jump off the porch, bro. They jump off the porch. So not only is she dealing with losing a son to just something that could have been avoided, she got more people that's still in that life. They're still in that gang. So her house, you know what I'm saying, they wouldn't put in work, and so it was a back and forth. I was like, okay, these houses keep getting shot up. I told my mom was like, I ain't going over there to visit. I said, I know she ain't going. Because they went and retaliated, and they came back and retaliated. Shit, nah. That's too much. I don't see how they live with all of that. Can't do it. Can't do it. So, but that's how that world works. Once it's time to put the work in, nobody's fears it. They go do what they gotta do. And it's been sad ever since. But like I said, the main person I feel for is my sister-in-law. Because she's totally different. She's totally different. All of us, that's why I said, y'all, this is too much on this app. How that my people gonna pull up my people? That shit crazy. That's weird. Like, come on. If y'all gonna have a little bitty fight, or like some girl, I got her recorded. She said she gonna come pour acid on me. What? And I don't even know who she is. So now I gotta put out to get who she really is. This morning. Hello? Hello? Hi. Hi, how are you? You just reached the right. I'm sorry, you've reached the right person. How did you hear about me? Hold on one second. Oh, okay, hold on one second. Y'all know money talk bullshit run a marathon.